Good morning, everyone, and happy 2025. I am doing a Jules Unedited today. So no edits, just real, raw, unfiltered videos. And I just wanted to do just kind of a fresh start to the new year and wear some of my favorite makeup products. Some of them I haven't really mentioned a lot, but I do use them. And recently I have been suffering with like sinus issues. I know I mentioned this a lot, but I had brain surgery and it was an endoscopy. So they had to go up through my nose into my pituitary gland. And so sometimes my nose gets irritated very easily. And one of the ways is fragrances. So I've been kind of cutting back on fragranced makeup products or skincare and just sticking to fragrance free for now. So I prepped my face and everything. I'm ready to go. I'm just going to spray some of this Lisa Eldridge makeup mist just to kind of give some hydration back into the face. Feels so good. And I'm going to use the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint, and this is in the shade T6. This has been one of my favorite products of the year, or last year, I should say. And it's just so skin-like and lightweight on the skin. I'm just going to use my BK Beauty 106 brush to just pat that in the skin. So just going to give a light layer of hydration, or not hydration, but like a little bit of coverage. So how was everybody's New Year's? Did you guys do anything fun? Just kind of hang out at home? I just hung out at home, which was fine with me. There was a lot of fireworks around here, so I didn't really go to bed till like, I think 1 or 2, just because it was kind of hard to, because there was like fireworks everywhere, which is okay, you know, I kind of expected that. But yeah. So I just wanted to go over kind of some goals that I had this year for my channel. Now I know I'm a smaller channel, but I've always had a love for makeup, beauty, ever since I was really little. And I finally just started to do something with that. I started this channel in 2020, but I always got so busy with full-time work, I could never really juggle the two. So now I'm really trying to do that. And one of the things I did in December was I posted every day. And that was just too much for me. While it was a great challenge for myself, I don't see myself posting every day. So yeah, I'm just going to be posting probably 2 to 3 times per week. And I want to try to incorporate some short form content as well. But you know, I work 9 to 5. I am a data analyst. I work from home. And that is my main source of income, and that is, you know, what I went to school for. I went to school for marketing, so I'm a marketing data analyst. I've been an analyst for like 10 years, so I'm at like a marketing agency. And so I do a lot of that, and there's not a lot of time during the week to really do much else besides work, and I'm really tired, so it's hard to edit and then post videos. But I try to do it on the weekend or in the morning before work sometimes. So I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown color corrector stick in the shade Bisque. I have used this for, I think now probably like 4 or 5 years, and I think it's just a brilliant product. I used to have the other one that came in like the little pot. Excuse me. And it's a little bit thicker than this, so I switched over to this, but I kind of want to try and get that one too, just for heavy duty coverage, because that had a lot of coverage. This has a good amount of coverage too. I like to use my finger to pat this in and warm up the product. I just feel like that helps disperse and kind of push the product into the skin. Another thing that I want to do for my channel is just be really authentic. Like I never want to push products on you. I'm more focused on the artistry of makeup and education and inspiration. Like if you're in a rut and you need some inspiration, like that's what I hope to provide. I know it can be very therapeutic, and just sometimes we feel like we don't know what to do, and so just seeing someone else create something may help you, get inspired. Let's see. I'm just gonna get my concealer here. I think I'm gonna use the Hourglass Sepia for some more coverage here, just a little bit. Now I do make very few edits on these type of videos, very, very few, if that. So yeah. And then I'm using the Nikki LaRose N14. Just going to bring that up a little to create a lifted look. I want to focus more on skincare this year. I am in my mid-30s. I'm creeping into my late 30s, and I just want to focus on keeping my skin really nice. I am acne prone, so I have to be careful with the products I use. Like I said, fragrance kind of irritates me, so I try to stick to fragrance-free most of the time. But I understand that there are some good products out there that do have a little bit of fragrance, and I'm not like against fragrance or anything. It doesn't go well with like my sinuses and my lungs. So anyway, I know I keep saying that, but I want to provide a little bit more coverage actually, right on my cheeks. That's something I really want to focus on this year, is kind of getting rid of some of this like discoloration that I have on my skin. I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation and melasma, so I just want to focus on keeping skin very nice. I am growing my eyebrows out. I got this new brow grooming serum by Ride Beauty, and it helps grow your lashes, or your brows actually, at the same time. And I got it on Credo Beauty. Everything will always be linked. Even though I don't like to push product, I know that if you are looking for something, you're in the market, I like to make it easy for you to find. If you have a little bit of disposable income or whatnot, or you need to like restock, or you have a need for something, then I like to make that very easy for you. And just to be like full transparency, I do get like a small kickback if you go through my links. And I like to use that to put back into the channel so I can try new makeup and let you know what is the best. My whole channel is about like high performing makeup, and obviously we all have like different skin, but I like to just try my best, in my opinion, and give the best options. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty Happy Soul. Don't mind this, I don't know what's wrong. It's so messy. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand first. And then I'm just gonna use the BK Beauty 109 brush and just put my brush in there. I like this because it's curved. So I go up with my contour to just give like a lifted look. And then I might just put a little bit up here. So I am trying to like grow my eyebrows out. I know I mentioned this in my last video, but I'd say I'm doing a pretty good job so far. It's really hard because they go through like an awkward stage. So I'm really trying. Let me know if you've tried the Rare Beauty bronzer. It's so nice. So lightweight. is what we're looking like. Just blending that in. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I made some coffee. I'm gonna go over with powder, so I'm not really gonna go like too heavy. With the contour, I wanna use something newish to me, which is this Victoria Beckham contour stylist. And this is in this shade Travertine. So it looks like this right here. And I'm going to use that to contour my nose a little bit. Oops, that was not very straight. Let's do a little button nose. I never do that. I'm also going to use it to kind of contour my lips. I'm going to use this one. This blends out so easily. Wow. This is my first time using this product. It's just like so subtle, you know? These glasses marks are killing me. Let's do some color corrector on them. And then I'm gonna use my NARS concealer. Let me get that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna use the shade Custard. Today, I'm just gonna dip my finger in and then just go right over that color corrector. I'm gonna let that sit there for a second. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ways to cover the glasses mark. Oh gosh, it's so nice and sunny out today. Let me know what it's like where you are. Yesterday I sat outside by the pool and it was so nice. It had been cloudy for days, so I was just so excited. And of course I am just always wearing sunscreen, but I like to get my vitamin D. It's good for your health. I was a little bit deficient after my surgery because I didn't go outside for like 3 months. So it's just nice to get outside, you know? Oh, look at this cute little mirror that I got. Isn't that so cute? It's Nikki LaRose. She's here on YouTube. She has a makeup brush line with BK Beauty. And this is one of her brushes. But anyway, it's like a little mirror. It's so cute. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. I need to have that. Okay, that's a little bit better, I think. Okay, so something that I haven't really used a lot is this Fluorasis, I believe is the name. It's the blurring pressed powder. And I'm going to use this as my powder today. And just take a powder puff and press that under my eyes. Even though the Hourglass concealer is pretty full coverage and it's pretty much self-setting, I do like to do some setting powder because when I go in with eyeshadow, it kind of catches any fallout. This powder is really nice. Really, really nice. It is blurring and it is fragrance free, which I really appreciate. Let me take like a fluffy brush here. This is my Refer 22. It's a bronzer brush, but I mean, you can use it for anything. I am going to use it for bronzer too, but I'm just kind of setting my face because I'm going to go in with some powder, bronzer and blush. Well, the blush is kind of like a powder that I'm going to use, but not fully. I don't know. It's the Glow Play MAC one. So I'm going to, this is the first time I've ever used this. It's the MAC Glow Play Gimme Sun. And I know this is looking kind of warm. So I'm going to put that in the palm of my hand. And then go in. Ooh, that's really pretty. I know this is kind of a classic, but I've never tried it before, and I was like, I need to try this. I've been getting into MAC a lot again. I want to do some more Mocha Mousse looks, and I want to do like a full face of MAC. I think that'd be so fun. Let me know if you want to see that. I've never tried like their complexion products, I don't think, like concealer or foundation. So let me know what the best complexion product is in your opinion. And I hope these unedited videos are entertaining. They're meant to be kind of relaxing. And thank you for your support if you watched the entire thing through. And always thank you for such kind comments. It really makes me feel great, and I love this community so much. So thank you. All right, so I'm gonna use the MAC Glow Play. It's the cushiony blush. This is in True Harmony. And I'm gonna put the YouTuber who recommended this. She is amazing. She's here on YouTube. I wonder if I should use, I think I wanna use this brush, the 106. I've never used this blush formula, but I think it would probably be better with like a denser brush and not like a powder brush. Kind of like in the middle of like a powder brush and a foundation. So like medium density. And also like synthetic fibers I feel like work really well with this. So like a synthetic brush. The BK Beauties are really great for this type of product. Just gonna put a little bit over here. Wow, I really love this color. This is beautiful. And it goes so well over the other products that I put on. Well, it's just like, it's so fresh looking, you know? I am loving it. Okay, sorry, my hair keeps getting in the way. Now, this is the first time using this product. Hold on, hair on my face. This is the Lisa Eldridge Fawn palette. Now, I've used some of her other eyeshadow palettes, but I haven't used this. I'm actually going to just put a little bit of concealer on my eyelids. Ooh, that's a lot. Well, because this is like really high coverage. But that's okay. It's all good. Get my little mirror. I have a mirror that's like pretty far away, so it's deceiving sometimes. Like I'm like, oh, it looks good, and then I'm like, no, it doesn't, because I'm looking so far away. I am going to use a little bit of this powder to set this Florasis powder. Let me zoom you in a little bit for the eye look. Okay, that's better. Okay. I do want to take a little bit more of this powder and just set my face a little bit. It's looking a little dewy. I don't mind a little bit of dewiness, but sometimes it accentuates my pores a little bit if I'm too dewy. Okay, beautiful. I love this brush by Ariel, like the Morphe one. It's the A14. It's a very fluffy brush. I use this for eyeshadow. Please focus. Oh my goodness. This one. All right, so I'm gonna just go in with this shade right here in the Fawn palette as kind of like an all over shade, but I'm kind of keeping that in the crease a little bit. I'm just kind of being a little messy with it. Just want to focus on blending. I've noticed in my videos sometimes I forget to blend enough and it looks a little patchy. So I'm really focusing on blending this year. You know, making sure everything's blended out and nice looking. I love these eyeshadow palettes because they're just easy to work with. They're not like super, super pigmented, so you can make mistakes and it's not noticeable. And it's just, these are just such amazing tones. Lisa Aldridge is an amazing makeup artist. If you've never tried her products, I would highly recommend it. They're very high quality, and her tones and shades that she comes out with are just top notch. Okay, I'm gonna go in with like a little bit of a smaller brush. This is the rougher 27, and I'm gonna do this brown shade right here. It's this one. I'm gonna deepen up the crease and kind of keep that mostly in the outer corner, but bring it into the crease too, to give a little bit of depth and dimension. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Look how pretty. It's like, it's just, I'm gonna bring that down here to kind of tie it all together. My chair is very squeaky. Pretty. Let's do a little bit of shimmer. Use this one. Why isn't this focusing? It's annoying. Okay, this one. It looks like this in the pan. Actually, I might combine both of these shimmer shades and just put that right on the mobile lid. And kind of bring it in the inner corner. It's very subtle, but it's just amazing, in my opinion. If you want just that barely there makeup look, but it enhances your features. A little bit of fallout, not too bad. Let me just swipe that away if I can. Let me use a brush. I'm gonna use this rougher 28 brush and just go in the inner corners a little bit to brighten up those a little bit more. Okay, so that's what that's looking like. I'm going to do a liner. Well, actually, let me go in the bottom lash line with this Sweet Beauty, what is this? Satin Kohl eyeliner. It's the bright one. Looks like that. Let me show you on my hand, like right there. So I'm gonna put this right there. Kind of want to like deepen up my lash line, so I am going to go in with this deeper shade right here and really saturate my brush and just kind of create some depth, keeping it really close to the lash line. I'm not really doing like a defined wing, but just kind of giving the lashes a little bit of like, what's the word I'm looking for? It just makes them look fuller when I put a little bit of shading right above it. if that makes any sense. So it's like a, it's not like a defined wing. All right, I need to just stop talking. But that's kind of what I'm going for. I might take a little bit on the lower lash line in the outer corner and just kind of connect that with the top. I've been doing this a lot lately and I really like the way it looks. And I just take my finger and kind of smudge it out. I really like this. Now everyone's eye shape is different, of course, so it may not work for your eye shape, but that's what I've been loving. Let's see, I'm gonna use my Rephr eyelash curler. Just careful not to pinch your eyelids. Sometimes just be gentle with them. I've been using this Sweet Beauty eyelash serum and I really like it because it doesn't have prostaglandins in it. So I will see how that works out. This is the MAC stack. It's a little sample size, but I've been using it. I want to use it up. It's really nice. I like it. Okay, I'm looking at the mirror far away again. I have like a really bad habit of doing that. Okay, like look how nice that is. It's pretty. Sorry if I'm sniffling a lot. I think the allergies are high here. And like I said, my sinuses are all chaotic, but it's okay. I use the Neil Med, which is like kind of like a neti pot. And then Nasacort, I believe. And then in a couple weeks I go back up to Mayo Clinic, which is where I had the brain surgery. And I have my 6-month MRI to make sure that the tumor is completely gone. I'm not gonna lie, I have like a little bit of anxiety about it, but I think everything's gonna be okay. And just for reference, like the tumor was benign. So I'm very fortunate for that, but it is still hard, you know, going for the MRIs, traveling back and forth to the Mayo Clinic. It's just a lot. And I have kind of like bad memories from it all. So I'm just not really looking forward to it, but then, you know, it's something that I have to do. So it's just one of those things. Just going in with a second coat here. This is really nice. I want to try the brown one, like the MAC stack. It's like the brown color. Maybe I'll do that for the Mocha Mousse look using MAC products. But, you know, I have to slow down with my spending. I have some financial goals for 2025 and I cannot be overspending on makeup, even though I would love to. But, you know, I gotta practice some self-control and use what I have because I have a lot of wonderful products to use. I highly encourage you to use what you have. You can create a look. It's all about technique. It's all about what is going to make you feel good, and you can definitely use that with drugstore makeup or makeup that you have or whatever your preference is. Just please don't go into debt over makeup. That's my advice. Not worth it. My camera stopped recording, so here I am again. I'm going to use a little bit more of this True Harmony blush, the MAC one. I feel like I need a little bit more blush. I'm going to use a little bit on my nose. Pretty, okay. So I'm gonna use, I have two of these Victoria Beckham shades, the Sculpt and Detail ones. I have Travertine and Marble. So I already did Travertine, I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm not gonna use like a lip liner, I'm just gonna use this today and a lip gloss. So I'm gonna use this shade, which is a little bit darker. I'm running out of room on my hand, but this is what that looks like. So I'm gonna use this. It's called Marble, to just add a little bit more depth. I love that. And then I'm gonna use my Giorgio Armani Prismaglass 07. I'm just gonna blend those in together. I'm so excited I got the Wonder Skin lip stain coming. I've never tried it. Very excited. Anyway, my friends, this is the final look. Thanks for hanging in if you got through the entire video. It was so nice catching up. I'm so happy to have a fresh start to the year, and I'm very much looking forward to what we can do with this channel together. So thank you so much for your support in 2024, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.